Eavesdropping in the office of God. Yeah. Sponsored by Cracker Snack Crackers.
This is eavesdropping in the office of God, so shut up, stupid.
Hey, God,
Yes, Carol.
do you even like people?
It's a pretty random and or blasphemous question there, Carol.
Yeah, but seriously, though. AIDS, starvation, genocide, conspiracy, nuclear technology, hot pockets, aristocrats, aspartame, fluoride in the water.
All right. It's not like I'm doing this. I gave you free will. All of this would be too hard for you to understand, Carol.
Are you calling me an idiot?
You are really a pain in my ass, Carol.
I really want to understand.
Understand that where it hurts in my bum, that's you. Pain in my ass.
You watch too much Monty Python.
I find it entertaining.
Why don't we try and do something productive for humanity today, shall we?
All right, my little heretic. Who's on the list for saving today?
Okay, I have a guy on line 885. He's looking for a lawyer with a high moral constitution.
An ethical lawyer?
Yeah.
I don't make those. Next.
Okay, well, on line 777, there's a 72-year-old lady in Omak, Washington, that's going to return to jail for growing her own medicine. Could you legalize pot already? That'd save like 800,000 people a year.
Wow, 800,000 it's up to now? Go to jail for pot? Damn, that is stupid.
It is.
No, I don't make the rules on Earth, Carol. You know that.
Whatever. You're telling me it wasn't you that dropped your shorts and tapered a grumpy all over Haiti?
No.
Or was that just the tectonic plate?
Actually, that was Satan. He was using the Republicans and the technology of Nikola Tesla to manipulate the weather of the world. He does it all the time.
That's just f***ing stupid.
Carol.
What? So how do you just stand by and watch?
Did you ever stop and think that maybe Earth isn't the only planet in the universe? For Christ's sakes, it's not even the only planet in your solar system, let alone the galaxy, the universe, or the multiplex of dimensions.
Whatever. Couldn't you at least return to Earth and speak to the people?
I was just there.
That was like 2,000 years ago.
Like I give a crap about time. 2,000 years is how long it takes me to get my ball out of a sand trap on hole 17 down at Styx Beach Country Club.
Well, don't you think you could be more invested in humans here on Earth?
Why?
Because just about every human on the planet believes in you in one way or another. They just disagree in the messenger.
Now, hear this. There are billions of planets in this dimension alone that feel the same way that you do, Carol. You should see the way I'm worshipped by the bipedal simians that evolved on the Mormon planet of BY Uranus.
Typical ego. I thought you were supposed to be everywhere at once.
That's pretty stupid, Carol. Did you just hear yourself? Come on. Why would I need you to answer my phones and emails if I could be everywhere at once?
Well, that's what all the books say.
You mean like the Bible?
Yeah.
I didn't write any of those.
Okay.
That was you monkeys.
Well, couldn't you send a messenger or something? Maybe give everybody a text?
For crying out loud. I've sent a whole bunch of prophets, messiahs, and consulars. I even sent my only son, Jesus. I even sent Muhammad. He was my #1 guy. Seriously. Don't tell me I haven't tried to communicate with you damn monkeys.
But I don't believe in those religions. So if you don't pay that much attention to Earth, what's the deal with the devil then? He seems to keep a full schedule.
Yeah, but that's because he has help from Hollywood and Wall Street and Washington, D.C. and the World Council of Churches and Al Gore.
Al Gore? Who cares about Al Gore?
Are you kidding?
No.
He's like a messiah for morons.
Really?
It was weird. I created him when I was going through a dark phase in my life. Plus, I was huffing paint. I think it affected the final product, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But people still love him.
That's true. Makes sense. So what do you want to do for lunch today, God?
Well, talking about all these liberal wieners kind of makes me want to eat a sentient being. I know that sounds bad, but there's this really cool barbecue place on the moon of Vetter 7 in the Pearl Jam star system. I kind of wanted to check it out.
I love those guys. All those Seattle bands.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I had to create them. I had to put an end to those hair bands of the 80s somehow.
What were butt rockers, like the work of the devil or something?
No. The devil made Metallica and bands like Tool and Muse today. Believe it or not, butt rock was invented by the CIA to make the men and women of the United States collectively wonder if their heads were their half-painted butts for an entire decade.
That's pretty much what I remember of the 80s.
Weren't you born in 1985?
Yeah, but preschool was rough, yo.
You're something, Carol.
Can I have a raise?
Eavesdropping in the office of God. Yeah.
Sponsored by Crackers Snack Crackers.